Hello, welcome to 3 Minute Thursday. The question that we're going to cover today is, what is the biggest sin in America, or the greatest sin in America? Well, the easy answer to that, and the best way that I know to say it, is I don't know. I'm not sure that anybody could know what the greatest sin is. But I think the person who asked this had something in mind in the nature of premarital sex, or the sin of drunkenness, or maybe even smoking cigarettes. We hear a lot about people shouldn't smoke cigarettes because it becomes addictive. People shouldn't drink alcohol because it becomes addictive. And you know, those things can be sin if they're abused, if they're overused. But many of the arguments that are used against drinking and smoking are the same arguments that the Bible uses against overeating. I believe that one of the greater sins in America is the sin of overeating, or what the Bible says or calls gluttony. You know, many Christians would never consider having a glass of wine, or drinking a drink of alcohol, or smoking a cigarette, but they never give a thought to sitting down at the dinner table and eating way too much food. Proverbs 20 and 21 says, "Do not associate with those who drink too much wine, or those who eat too much meat, because both a drunk and a glutton will become poor." Both a drunk and one who overeats. Proverbs 28:7 says, "Whoever follows God's teaching is a wise son." Now, it goes on to say there that a wise son does not associate with gluttons. He would disgrace his father. Proverbs 23:2 says, "Put a knife to your throat if you have a big appetite." It is a sin to overeat. The Bible teaches us that we're to control our appetites, whether that's for food, or lust, or to desire to gossip, or something of that nature. Deuteronomy 21:20 says, "They will say to the leaders of the city, 'This son of ours is stubborn and rebellious. He won't obey us. He eats too much, and he is a drunk.'" 2 Peter 1:5-7 says, "Because of this, make every effort to add integrity to your faith. Integrity, add knowledge. To knowledge, add self-control." We have to learn as Christians to add self-control to our lives, and that's in every area of our lives. You know, God has given us wonderful food to eat. I think the Bible clearly teaches that in heaven we will eat and we will feast at God's table. But it also teaches that to overeat is a sin. I see it all over the world. You know, statistics are terrible. The amount of obesity in America, and those who are overweight in the ranks of our clergy, it is a big issue of those who are overweight. It's easy to fall into that trap, that lifestyle of being so busy that we don't take care of ourselves physically, and that we sometimes overeat. I have to be very, very careful because I'm a stress eater. So I have to be very, very careful and discipline myself. So what is the greatest sin in America? Not sure. But I think the question alluded to the fact of something of a nature of the sins that we hear. We don't hear many sermons about gluttony and overeating, but the Bible says it's a sin, and statistics show that it's one of the greater sins in America. I hope you have an absolutely awesome day.